We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many UK cities as they could. Richard, elaborate on that, please.
Yeah, we're looking for any of the 66 cities of the United Kingdom. There's two ways you can become a city. The most common one is to be granted city status by the sovereign. That's the usual one. You can also, in a very small number of cases, be a city through ancient prescriptive usage, which is the first pointless fact you're getting today.
Wow.
Ancient prescriptive usage.
So city, the whole thing about cities having a university or a cathedral, that's nonsense, isn't it?
Absolute nonsense, yeah. It has to
be
be granted city status by... I mean, most of them do, but you have to be granted city status by the sovereign.
By the sovereign. Right, Craig and Zaf, before the show you all drew lots, and it turns out that you will be starting us off. Craig, what's it going to be?
Well, I've been racking my brains,
Uh-huh.
and I'm thinking that I'm going to say Chester.
Chester. You want to pick something that as few of our 100 people said as possible. Let's see how many of our 100 said Chester. That's a correct answer. Always good. 18. An entirely respectable score. Out of our 100 people, 18 people said Chester. OK, our next pair, Martin and Sheila. Martin, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for what I hope is one of the smallest cities in the UK, that's Wells.
Wells. Excellent. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Wells. It's the right answer. Oh, it's good, it's good. Look at that. 5! That means 5 of our 100 people said Wells. You've scored 5. On to our next pair. Catherine and Ben, we are looking for UK cities.
Right, well, I'm thinking of a really small city in Wales. I think it's the smallest city in Wales. St David's.
St David's? Excellent. Let's see how many of our 100 people said St David's. It's good. Down it goes, it's good. It's very good. That means that 4 of our 100 people said St David's. Richard, St David's, that was a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. The smallest city in the United Kingdom. Great answer. Great
Spectacular. So we've had Wells, we've had St David's. What else can we have? On to George and Andy. George.
Believe it or not, my first 2 have gone.
Oh, no.
So, plan C. I think I'll go for the Canaries, Norwich.
Very good. On the ball city. Let's see how many of our 100 people went with Norwich. It's good. It's good, 26. That means that 26 of our 100 people said Norwich. That takes your score to 26. You are our current high scorers. Of course, on any other game show, that would be fantastic. You're looking for high scores. But on Pointless, of course, we want low scores. Tracy and Steve. Tracy, we are looking for UK cities. What are you going to say?
Well, I am actually going to go from where we're both from and where I was born. Lisbon has just been granted city status about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Oh, well, that could be fantastic. Lisbon. Let's see how Lisbon and County Antrim fares. It's good. Oh, it's very good. That means that 1 person out of our 100 people said Lisbon. Oh, I mean, well done getting such a low score, but bad luck not getting a Pointless there. I thought you were going all the way down. OK, we're halfway through the round, so let's see how we're doing. Steve and Tracy, you're doing fantastically well with that low score of 1. Keep that up, and you might be through to the next round. Things aren't looking quite so hot, I'm afraid, for Andy and George. Our current high score is on 26. You've just got to hope you can find a really low-scoring answer on the next pass, and that everyone else scores high. Well, we're going to come back up the line now, so can our second players please take their places at the podium. OK, Steve, your turn. See if you can do even better than that low score from Tracy.
I'm going to go with another city in Northern Ireland, Newry.
Very good. Newry. OK, this line here is your safety line. If you go above this, then you will be the pair with the highest score and therefore in danger. But if you get anything below that line, then you are definitely through to the next round. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Newry. It's the right answer. Wow, well, that means one person out of our 100 people said Newry. That brings you up to 2. That's your total. I'm torn between saying well done and saying bad luck for not getting a pointless there. It looked very close. Well done. Anyhow, on to our next pair, Andy and George.
Well, so many great answers.
We're looking for a
no real
city,
pressure
remember?
here.
A city in the UK.
I'm going to go for Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. OK, remember, you are the current high scorers. You've got to hope that this is a wonderfully low-scoring answer for you. Let's see. How many of our 100 people said Chesterfield? If it's incorrect, of course. Oh, dear. Unfortunately, that is an incorrect answer. That means you score the maximum possible of 100 points. That takes your total up to 126. Now, of course, all the other remaining pairs have scored so low that even if they scored the maximum of 100 points, they still wouldn't overtake you. So you will, I'm afraid, be eliminated at the end of this round. However, this is a great chance for you guys to find those elusive, pointless answers and add £250 to our jackpot. OK, Ben and Catherine. Ben, come on.
I think I'm going to stick with the Welsh link and go
Very
for
good.
Swansea.
You stick with that and go for Swansea. Let's see, how many of our 100 people said Swansea? Good. 23. That means 23 of our 100 people said Swansea, and that takes your score to 27. OK, Sheila, what are you going to say?
I'm going to play safe, and I'm going to go for Winchester.
You're going to go for Winchester. Let's see how many of our 100 said Winchester. Not bad at all. Look at that. Oh, 7. That means 7 of our 100 people said Winchester. That takes your score up to 12. Now, Zaf, come on, you're safe. You're safe. Even if you completely get this wrong, you're safe and you're through to the next round. Why not take a punt? We are looking for UK cities.
I'm going to try Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, very good. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Aberdeen. That's a correct answer. Not bad. 17. That means 17 of our 100 people said Aberdeen, and that brings your total up to 35. So that's the end of round 1, and the losing pair with an appallingly high score are Andy and George. Bad luck, guys. So it was your first time on the show. What did you think when you saw that question come up? Do you think this was easy, or were you thinking, oh, no?
I was quite confident. Unfortunately, the 2 I'd got on my mind went first and second.
Oh, dear.
And that throws you a bit.
Yeah, I imagine it does happen. Did you feel a bit let down by Andy's answer there, George?
I'm never let down by Andy.
No, very good. Quite right. We will see you again tomorrow, so don't worry. You haven't blown your last chance on the show. Richard, what answers should they have gone for if they'd wanted to stay in?
These are the answers that none of our 100 people could remember. There were 5 pointless answers in all. Tracy and Steve, you gave us Newry and Lisburn. If you'd said Armagh, that would have been a pointless answer. Equally, we got 2 Welsh cities from Ben and Catherine. There were 2 other Welsh cities, Bangor and Newport, would have been pointless answers. And the only other 2, you got Ripon, which would have been pointless, and City of Westminster counts as a city. That was also a pointless answer. No one knew that. Top 3, guys, do you want to have a go at the top 3? What do you imagine the top 3 were, Andy and George?
Well, I would say definitely London, probably top.
Yeah, London number 1 with 97.
Manchester?
Manchester number 2 for a clean sweep. Liverpool. Oh, so close, that was 4.
Birmingham. Is it?
Birmingham is exactly
Yes.
right. Birmingham was number 3.
OK, well, thanks very much, Richard. OK, Andy and George, remember, everyone gets 2 chances to reach our pointless final. So we'll see you again next time for your final chance. Thanks so much for playing. You've been fantastic. But for the remaining 4 pairs...